All right, hello everybody. This is a little project I'm working on called a short tail. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Basically, I'm taking the existing license plate and light holder from my Triumph 400 400X, and right now it's this today. I'm trying to make something shorter. You can see all the internals. I took all the parts out already. It came with the license plate light, the side reflectors, blinkers, all that stuff, wire harness. Anyway, so being a product designer, I decided I wanted to make something look a little bit OEM. So I designed all this in CAD. So here's the top, basically mimicking the same shape as this. All the same profiles. Not bad for eyeball and everything. Obviously using some measuring tools here and there, but so this is first fit up, first set of prints, actually second set of prints at the top. 3D printing is kind of interesting, right? Because you don't need to worry about that much in draft angles of like internal ribbing and thing like that. But here's the first print I had, and this one I printed flat. So 3D printers tend to have a difficult time getting curvature when it's printing flat because, topographically it's building up in layers. So you start to see that layering effect. But this one, I printed flat to the bed. So this one was printed like this. This one I printed in vertical orientation. And what it does, it gives a really nice smooth look finish. So this is matte PLA. If you're going to compare that to the parts off the original tail, that's probably ABS, I'm guessing, but that's gloss plastic. So there is a sheen difference in these. So since this is the first prototype, I'm ordering a filament that I hope will match this a little bit more closely, but that's not important today. So you can see from the first one, I had some internal ribbing to help stiffen up the flex of the parts. First one was a little bit flexy. This is PLA. I'm trying to stick with PLA since that's the most common 3D printed material. The way I view it, yes, ABS and everything is more impact resistant, but this isn't really a part that I think gets impacted all the time, especially since it's no longer cantilevering so far out. Look at that hangout profile, right? So I try to stick with PLA just because it's most common 3D print material. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it turn out that, I don't know. I don't typically have my bike out on 120-degree days or in minus 30-degree weather. So I'm hoping that PLA will be fine for me. So anyway, let's continue on here. So here is the bottom tail part. So on this, I tried to include this license plate part, which was separate from this part, and I tried to include them into one. And it turned out to be okay. So I was able to 3D print it on the bed, flat like this, which worked out pretty well. The only problem I had with this was my software didn't think it was necessary to put support material under here. So if you imagine it's all printing out, it's suspending outwards, and sorry, I hit the table. And it started to not be able to hold itself up on the end here. It was fine on this side, which is interesting, but Anyway, if I print this again, when I print it again, I'm going to add support under here by hand. And hopefully it'll come out cleaner in that area. But print overall in this orientation turned out great. Very smooth. Pretty happy with it. So again, added a lot of ribbing. So today is just to see how everything goes together and if we can make the parts fit. So we'll start assembling. So you're probably going to discover with me on the fly how everything goes, as I haven't done anything yet to check fit. So cue the music. Just kidding. I'll put this in here like this. Sorry if I'm sniffling a lot today. Got cat allergies. That worked pretty nicely. So I am an industrial designer by trade, so I do styling and not custom, but product design for a living. So, I love form, shape, and everything. So that's why I wanted something that looked OEM, like it came off the bike, just so it doesn't hurt me inside every time I go and look at it. All right. So this cable went in pretty good. So what I'm going to do is now take this wire harness. And now in the tail, a lot of this is inside this part. So I'm assuming inside with this part, we only need to put in what's necessary so everything can come in from above here. And then whatever we don't know we need inside, we can just bundle together outside in the tail under the seat. So okay, so I think this is going to have to ride to the right side here. And out of things I discover on today doing this, I'll probably make some updates to the part, and then do another build. All right, let's get one of those blinker lights. So facing to the rear, something like this. So this, I got these little nuts, hoping they're gonna work pretty good, because these have, not this part, but these have heat sunk nuts on there, or bolts I should say. Nuts.
These nuts. Got him.
That are heat sunk in there. And so we just have lock washers. Sorry, lock nuts. So see how things tighten down here. Oh yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'll probably try to get that lined up a little bit better. But I think for now, I'm good. So I'll go ahead and get the other side here. Okay, so we got that on there. So hooked up here. So I think I'll probably make something next time that I can fasten this down right in the center here. So but anyway, I think we have all internal parts, so we can go ahead and try to put our top on here. Oh yeah. And it's pretty nice. I forgot one thing, didn't I? The metal clip. Okay. So these things are cool. So these are a way of tightening down halfway down the plastic, so they make these little shelf things. So, and already doing this, I already know I'm going to need another one of these somewhere close to this end here, and I'll show you the reason why later. But yeah, these slide right underneath right here, and then we go searching for that later. So I like this one on pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed with that. If I put it in, kind of slide it up. Yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. All right. Kind of awkward plastic. We'll see how that goes on the bike later. I'll do some more video out there. So you see that little print screw up right here. So obviously this is not going to be my final part, but good for fit check. So let's go ahead and put this bottom screw on here. That is a 4, I believe. Oh, so sweet when things go together, don't they? So you see this additional flex here that's happening right there? So that's why I want to put another one of these right up here close to this section here. So I'll redesign that in the CAD later. All right, these rubber grommets. This might be difficult because I haven't done this yet or know how to get it in. So bear with me. Boy. Ooh, okay. Something went through. Oh, yeah. Slick. Holy crap, yeah, that's locked in there. Nice. Yeah, I'm not too happy about how loose things are down here. Maybe good old CA glue. Yeah, let's try this on the top. See if it's any easier. Come on. Get up in here. All right. Slick. This is my first ever video like this, guys, too, so sorry if the quality's not that production quality, I should say. All right. So again, not happy with this area at all. Gonna redesign that. That should be in part 2. But as far as the grommets and the nuts and bolts, things are coming together. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, I can't wait to put it on the bike. Now, I thought about designing this so you could put this back on, but obviously I missed that boat right there. These things stick out too far. But, I don't know. Who needs that anyway, right? Side reflectors. But I think I'll redesign it so that that will actually fit next time. And be able to put that back in if you want it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my plate back on. Maybe give a little advertisement to Ducati of Albany, JSC Motorsports. Really cool guys. Great experience. Shout out. Okay. So go right under there like this. Yeah, I guess we're not going for looks right now. This is just a fit up. Got to do something with the washer on the back side. So I got some. What I'm looking at right now that you can't see is I got to redesign this here. I didn't really account for at least the washers that came on. Yeah, see how this won't fit in there. So I'm gonna have to do something. I'll just put this straight nut for now. Then worry about that later, I guess. Get this other one situated first before we go and tighten everything down. Grab another one of those black ones. And guys can skip ahead in the video if you don't want to see me do this part. But hey, we're men. We like to see each other tinker, don't we? Get this tightened down. Oh yeah, I gotta make this part stronger. Holy Moses. I'm not going to worry about how tight that is. But again, I need that fastener right here. Need to move another one of these. Actually, this is so tight, I might just move this one right up here. And then we'll still only need one of those in the end. But slick. All right, let's go look at it on the bike. Cut to that soon. Okay guys, we're back at the bike and we put her up under there. So as I don't have the back fasteners in, I only have these ones in right now, but boy, she's solid and looking amazing. So you can see follows that same old profile, but is just shorter. Again, ugly, and having that fastener up here will close that seam, but I'm loving the progress so far. So sorry, it's like 25 degrees outside and I'm freezing. That would be Fahrenheit for all you English. Anyway, stay tuned and we'll do some updates down the road here. Thanks for watching.